Alright. Okay.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Oh wow, all the best videos start with, is it filming? Okay, I didn't get to do this at the actual wedding, so recreating it now with about the same level of drunkenness, I think, would have been appropriate on the time. Sorry, I wasn't wearing a hat at the time. Wow, what a special occasion. I get to spend 5 minutes in the same room as my mum without being interrupted. And also these two crazy kids, we should ensure. No, not those, no, that's John and Lou. Also these two crazy kids, don't panic, finally got their asses in gear and made it official. Who are you, Ross and Rachel? We had to wait 9 years, tossers. It turns out it's actually been more like 13 years, so it's more like Sam and Diane from Cheers. But I'm not changing the speech that I wrote just because I found out some tertiary information later on. But for me, the biggest congratulations goes to John. It was 19 years ago when we were in Spain that I overheard Mum. She gets a bit of a loose jaw when she's had a drink, so I guess that's where I got it from. Break for applause. But I heard her telling someone that she thought John might be gay. I don't think she realised I was there until I turned around and agreed with her. I told John shortly after, because that's what little brothers are there for. Wouldn't you know it, 18 months later, there's a kid on the way. And all I could think was, good move. But that...
So you don't say, eh?
But that kid's about to be an adult, so no longer viewed as John's kid, but a man in his own right. So what do you do next? You pull a Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Throw everyone off the scent. Well, I'm not convinced. Give it 2 years and he'll be a Scientologist. Just an aside, John Travolta named his son Jet because he loved planes. But if he really wanted to name his son after something that he loved, that kid would have been called Men's Arseholes. I digress. But to be fair, you've had 38 years to pick your best man. I'm not very good with the timing on this. And you went with me. What have I done in my entire life that's given you any impression that I'd go above and beyond the call of duty? Anyway, I've got so many anyways in this. What I like about John and Lou, is it Louise or Lucy? Is about 4 years ago, wait, so that was in brackets. What I like about John and Lou is about 4 years ago when we were in the Isle of Wight, me and John were having a late night drink and I was spilling all my problems about whichever 19-year-old barmaid I was dating at the time. And I realised, there's a cat, I've got a cat. And I realised I had no idea how his relationship was. So I asked, and he said, by all accounts, it was good. They were in love and generally happy. Being the grief addict that I am, I was baffled. Can two people be happy together for that long? I have a wandering eye and a series of character flaws and mental issues that make it seem impossible. Someone much smarter than me once said, I absolutely believe in love at first sight. It's tolerance over time that I take issue with. So I've been watching them over the last few years, trying to work it out. How can they have such a good relationship? How can they get on all the time? And how the fuck does she put up with the smell? Pause for laughs.
I'm laughing.
I guess I guess he's an average looking guy with a nice car, and she has anosmia. That should have been the pause for laugh. But seriously, this is the last piece of paper on the hotel pad. Admittedly, I've had more time to get more paper since then, but I have not rewritten it. This is how I wrote it in the bud. So, can I just say, fair fucking play, congratulations, and I'm extremely jealous that you found each other and kept it going. Here's to 9 more years, 13 more years, I was initially. Here's to 13 more years, then after that, who knows? But feel free to hold off on producing more offspring, or at least give them decent pocket money so I don't have to.
Yeah!
Congratulations!